everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I have another Temu haul for you. If you are new to my channel, thank you for clicking on the video today. My name is Karen and I mainly do Temu hauls, but occasionally I'll do something different. So I hope you will stick around if you enjoy what you see, and maybe you will even subscribe. That would be wonderful. All right, so we will go ahead and get started. The first item I have today is this Ugogo. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but Ugogo camera tripod. I got this for $2.36. I did get it with a coupon that was up to 90% off one item. Currently, if you wanted to purchase this, it is $23.85. It is described as a heavy-duty tripod, extendable from 16 inches up to 41 inches in height. It does come with a little bag for carrying it in. It is super cheap, very crunchy and noisy, and yeah, not necessarily the best bag, but that's okay. And then it does have the little pamphlets here to give you some information on using the tripod. So this is it here. It has a quick release plate. What exactly that part is, I'm not 100% sure. I believe it's so that you can remove the camera off of it quickly, but I'm not really seeing how that would be quick release. I'm honestly not sure on that part. So I obviously haven't used this yet, but got it to use with my new camera. So I wanted this because the tripods that I currently have are really pretty cheap. So what I liked about this one, it has the plate here that you can attach your camera to. It does also come with this other little attachment so that it has this screw part on the bottom or on the back. So you can attach it here and you could use that with your phone. It doesn't expand enough to use with like a tablet, but with a phone you could use that. It also has a little level here, so you know that you've got your camera completely level. It has this adjustment here for 180 degrees, it says, which, I mean, that's maybe not quite 180 degrees, but you know, so you can adjust it up and down. You can also adjust it left to right, so you can actually go all the way around 360 degrees with that part. So I was super happy with that. It, as I said, is only 16 inches when it is, you know, at its shortest height. And then you can unclip these parts here to get the extension of the legs. And then you can get it to be up to 51 inches in height. So it also has this little hanging hook here, and that is so that if you are using it maybe where it's maybe a little uneven, or if it's just if you're outside and it's maybe a little windy or something, it's got an okay amount of weight to it, but you know, if you were outside and you were at all concerned, there's a little hook here at the bottom so that you can hang something on it to give it some extra weight. So I really liked that. I got it, you know, like I said, for $2.36. So I am thrilled with it for that price. I do think that for $23.85, the current price for it, that it is definitely worth that as well. So if you're looking for a reasonably priced tripod, I definitely think this is a good option. You know, got some of the more maybe basic features, but it's definitely going to be good enough for me. The next item that I picked up was a set of salt and pepper mills. I paid $30.21 for these. Currently it is $32.29 for the set of two. The listing does also have the option to just buy one mill, and that is currently $15.65. The listing only had it in black, so obviously that's what I got. I'm pretty sure I saw other listings that maybe had a stainless steel version, I think. So, but this is what I got. The two-piece set here comes with this stand, and it just has the bit there for plugging the cord into. Now the cord is USB that plugs into your power source, which I would have preferred it to be a regular plug being what it is, but I do actually have a kind of plug it plugged in the kitchen that has a USB port on it, so it won't be that big of a deal. But it would have been nice if it had just been a regular plug on it. I believe the option where you just get the 1 mil, I don't think it comes with a stand. It didn't show a stand in the pictures. I think maybe it just comes with the cord, and that would maybe plug directly into the mill. So these are about 7 inches tall and just over 2 inches wide. It is a one-hand design. This is the power button here, so you're just pressing that button in order to dispense your salt or pepper. This here is where you would fill it, so this just turns and opens up so that you can put your salt or pepper in there. And then on the bottom, once I get this closed up again, on the bottom here there is a little dial that you can turn, which determines whether it's fine or coarse that you get out. So it has, it's just a dial that you can turn, so you'll have varying degrees, so you'd have to play around with it to get it to your liking. There is also a little light down here so that when you're pressing it and it's dispensing, you are getting, you know, the light shining. Not really sure that that's a feature that most people are likely gonna need. I think if people are cooking, or you know, if you're seasoning your own food, that probably you have enough light in the room that you don't need the extra little light. But anyway. So yeah, super happy with these. I think the quality of them is great for the price. I think they're definitely worth it. So yeah, I recommend these. The next item that I got is some nail glue. I paid $2.13 for this. It is still $2.13, and you get a 15 ml bottle. It is fast drying, hypoallergenic, and sulfate free. I'm not really sure what that means as far as sulfate free, like whether, I don't know, sulfate a bad thing to have in it. Anyway, the listing has both the glue and it also has a degummer, so something to use in order to remove your press-on nails once you're ready to take them off. So I saw this hauled by Tina over at Tina's Temu hauls, and she said that she really liked it and has bought it a couple of times, so I thought I would give it a try. I had never tried this kind of glue before. I've always just used the little sticky tabs that come with press-on nails, and I mean, they've held not too bad, but I'm hoping that maybe these will last a bit longer. I will say that when I started filming today, one of my nails did pop off. That very well could be, you know, my application process, that I didn't really maybe get enough glue on, but so far I'm relatively happy with it. It was pretty easy, just trying to figure out the amount to get so that you've got enough on there to keep them stuck on without having it kind of seep out the sides. You know, it's going to take me a bit to get the hang of that, but yeah, so far I'm happy with this. The next item that I got was some press-on nails. I paid $2.90 for these. They're currently $3.01, and you get 30 pieces in here. And this is what they look like. So they are called retro plaid. And so you've got the sort of plaid looking design, as well as a kind of pale pinkish kind of color, and then a kind of burgundy color. I believe it does sort of say cat eye, but it's not like super cat eye like. I don't know. So it's not a very obvious cat eye feature. So yeah, I thought those were really pretty. I did think when I first got them that they looked rather small. I do have relatively big nail beds, so I was concerned that they weren't going to fit, but I did open it up, and the large size here will fit my thumb, so hopefully I'll be able to find appropriate sizes for each of my fingers. So, but yeah, This is my current ones, and these are also from Temu, and yeah, I think they're really pretty. The next item that I got was just a package of nail polish remover swabs. I paid 83 cents for these. Currently it is $1.29, and you get 100 of these in here. They're about 2 3/4 inches long, and they are just a wooden stick that has like a bit of cotton sort of on the end here, but it's nice and small and precise, so that if you're doing your nails and you need to kind of clean up around the edges of your nail, that you know, have a more precise tip for trying to do that clean up, so that you don't actually end up getting some of the nail polish off of your nail while you're trying to get it off of your skin. So yeah, hoping that these will be handy when I'm doing actual polish on my nails, as opposed to obviously press on nails, but yeah, hopefully they work well. The next item that I got was just some alcohol wipes. I paid $2.51 for these. Currently it is $2.60 for 100. They came in just these little bags. There was a bigger bag, and then these 4 bags that have 25 each in them. The listing also does have the option to buy 100 in a box, and those are currently $3.78. I haven't had a chance to go back and look, but I will say that these are small. I'm wondering if the ones in the box would be more like the standard kind of size of an alcohol wipe, which would be more like, you know, if these were joined together. So if they are, then I would say probably you're better off going for the box of 100 rather than these ones, because these are going to be pretty tiny. I mean, they may be folded over inside here, but they're still going to be pretty tiny. It'll work for what I need it for, which is just, you know, for cleaning off my fingernails before doing any polish and stuff. But yeah, they are pretty tiny. The next item that I got was just this Q-tip holder. Came in this little box. I paid $3.82. I did actually buy 2 of them, so I paid $3.82 each. Currently it is $4.16 for one, or the listing does also let you buy a quantity of 4 for $12.65. They're about 4.3 inches tall and about 2.7 inches wide. They are just plastic, so it's just plastic. The lid, although it looks, you know, it's silver, it is just a plastic. So I previously bought some just plain acrylic ones from Temu, and they are fine. When I saw these, I just thought they just looked a little bit fancier with the texture to the plastic. So I decided to go ahead and pick these up just because, I don't know, I think they're pretty. The next item I picked up was a continuous spray bottle. I paid $2.68 for this. Currently it is $3.69 for the 200 ml size that I got. You can also get it in a 300 ml size for $4.19 or a 500 ml size for $4.69. The listing I purchased from, white was the only option, probably what I would have picked anyway, but I know other listings have a black option as well. And then there are even other listings where I don't think the bottle part down here is clear. I think it's, you know, like they have more kind of pinks and blues and greens and stuff like that. But I think the whole thing is all the one color. So yeah, just like these for having around for wetting my hair and stuff like that. I just really like the continuous spray. I don't know if this will even show on camera or not, but I did put a little bit of water in it, so I don't think that's showing very well, but it is a very nice fine mist, so I'm super happy with that. I was concerned that maybe it wouldn't really give a fine mist off, but it does. So yeah, definitely think these are worth it. The next item that I got, I also got with one of those up to 90% off coupons. So I only paid $2.24 for it, and it is currently $21.85, and it is a hair straightening brush. On the listing that I got mine from, it was only available in they call it champagne. It is a pink color in my opinion. So, but there are other colors, you know, like white, like on the box here. There's this like kind of gray with purple. I'm not sure what all other colors there are, but other listings do have other choices. So this is about 10.5 inches long and about 1.8 inches in width. It has, the lowest temperature setting it has is 180 degrees. And then you can go up to 230 degrees. So it goes up in 5-degree increments. So yeah, so that's up to 230. And it does say a 10-second heat up. I would say it definitely did take longer than 10 seconds to heat it. I did use it earlier today. I was super happy with how it worked. But yeah, it definitely took longer than 10 seconds to warm up, but it wasn't like super, super long. Like I wasn't standing there for like 5 minutes waiting on it. It was pretty quick, but not quite 10 seconds quick. You can use this on both wet hair and dry hair, and it does have an auto shut off feature. It's supposed to shut off after 10 minutes, and it is meant to reduce frizz, neutralize static, repair hair scales. Not really sure. Maybe it flattens out split ends. Maybe that's what they mean. And it's supposed to give your hair a shine. So yeah, I have a topper on, but my hair today was very frizzy looking. And I will say it definitely took care of the frizz. It smoothed it out, straightened it, and yeah, so I was really happy with how it worked and definitely would recommend it. It did say that you could kind of use it to curl. I'm not sure how well that would work, because when you've got it in your hair, like I've got this, it's only at 130 degrees right now, but you know, I think it would be hard to curl because it's not like it holds the hair in there. So I don't know, maybe if I grab around the edge of it like this. Yeah, I don't think you'd get much curl from it, but maybe with more practice, more use, maybe you'd be able to figure out a way to kind of hold your hair in there and get it to curl. But really for me, it was more just for straightening. I also thought it might come in handy for, you know, when you get a topper and it's synthetic, but you know, heat resistant. They suggest that if you're wanting to change the part, if it is one that you can do that on, that you might want to use like a bit of a heat brush. So I thought maybe this would work just to kind of brush through the hair to flatten it out if I'm looking to change the part on it. So yeah, good quality. I do really like it. I think it looks really nice. This has like a 360-degree swivel on it. It is a nice heavy duty cord, and I don't know how long the cord is. I'd say probably at least about 5 feet. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 feet, something like that. So yeah, nice quality. I recommend this if you are looking for that type of item. The next item that I got was a 95 sterling silver ring. It came in this little box here. I paid $8.48 for it. It is still $8.48. So it is 95 sterling silver, and then the stones in it are a cubic zirconia. It's available in ring sizes 6 through 10. I did get a 10, so it does fit fine. If anything, yeah, I'm more like a 9.5 on this finger, but so, and here is what it looks like. So I do think it's pretty. It is bigger than I was expecting, which isn't something you say very often when you get stuff from Temu, but yeah, it is bigger than I was expecting. The listing didn't have any sort of dimensions on it. It did show a photo of it on someone's hand, but you know, if you're familiar with Temu, they are notorious for having items look bigger than what they are because the hands are so tiny. So I really didn't think it was going to be quite as big as it is, but I do think it's very, very pretty. And yeah. The next item I got is just called a simple solid tank top. I got this for $1.24. might have been, again, another one of those up to 90% off coupons. You know, Temu is so sneaky with those coupons where you think, oh, I'm getting such a good deal, but of course you have to be spending at least $35 to be able to get your item. So anyway, so I got it for $1.24. Currently it is $16.89 for most of the colors on the listing. There are 8 different color choices. There are a couple that are around the $12 price mark. It is plus size, available in 0XL through 6XL. I got the 3XL. This is actually a repurchase. I had previously bought this in a black color and really liked how it fit. I think you'll see it on me in the try on clip, but I think the design of it, just kind of going out just that little bit towards the bottom, is just very flattering. So it is 95% polyester, 5% spandex, and this is nice soft material, just feels like t-shirt material. So I do really like the style of it. This was called burgundy on the listing, and I would not call this burgundy. I would call this red, you know, which is fine. Red is okay. I'm not huge. I don't really wear red very often. It's just not something I gravitate towards. I'm really liking burgundy these days, so I bought it thinking I was getting burgundy, and yeah, it's definitely a red. So that's a bit of a disappointment, but other than the color not being quite what I was expecting, I really do think these are great quality and worth the money. So recommend it. Just know if you pick burgundy, you're gonna get red. The next item that I got was this Houndstooth knit vest. I paid $21.63 for this. Currently it is $24.52. So this was the only color pattern available on the listing. It's available plus sizes 0XL through 5XL. I ordered the 4XL. It's 100% polyester knit. It is a pretty heavy knit. I mean, not super thick, but it's definitely thicker than a lot of the knits that you get off of Temu. It is slightly shorter in the front than it is in the back. It is overall a really nice quality piece. It's just, you'll see it on me in the try on clip. I think it's fine. The neckline is not as low as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to come down more. I had on a V-neck long sleeve t-shirt underneath it, and really you couldn't even see the V-neck of the t-shirt because this was up as high as it was. I think if I had wore a round neck, it might have looked a little bit better, but yeah, it just wasn't what I was expecting. You know, in the listing, they have it on over top of a white shirt. So you've got the collar coming out, and I do think it's a nice look. I'm having the hardest time. I've tried a few different collared shirts and I just can't seem to find one that I like. But that might have been a bit better, but it's just not what I was expecting exactly. It just didn't fit how I was expecting. So I'm probably going to be returning this, but quality wise, it is excellent quality. Nice weight to it, and for the price is really nice. So if you like it, it's a good price, good quality. The next item that I picked up is a t-shirt. It is a Baldur's Gate t-shirt. I paid $12.15 for this, and it is still $12.15. It's available in the pink color I got, an apricot, and a gray. And this is from the regular women's size section. And so it's available in small through extra large. This is, I believe, a large that I got. And this is for my younger daughter for her birthday, which is coming up in March. This is 95% polyester, 5% elastane. It's really nice, super soft material. Really, you know, just kind of like a regular t-shirt type material. Just feels really nice. The decal on it is not bad at all. The worst part would be, you know, the kind of this part here of the design where it's got the most vinyl, but where there's lettering in this design around here, it's completely fine. So yeah, really nice. Baldur's Gate is, I believe, a video game. And so yeah, hopefully she likes it. hopefully this is spelled correctly. I have no idea what it's supposed to be, what it means. So hopefully the spelling is correct. But yeah, it's a really nice t-shirt. Definitely recommend it if you are into Baldur's Gate. The next item I got is another item for my daughter's birthday coming up, and it is a metal sign. This is from Baldur's Gate. This character's name is Karlach. I paid $6.37 for this. Currently it is $6.86. It is 8 inches by 12 inches in size, and it does have a hole pre-drilled at each of the corners for hanging. This did come in some cardboard. It did get a little dinged. There's a couple of spots on it. There's a spot down here. There's this here, as well as there's one other edge right here. So it is relatively pliable, so it's easy enough to sort of bend it back, and you really can't tell from the front side. So I'm okay with the fact that it got that little bit damaged because it's not visible on the front. So, and that's obviously the important part. So yeah, hopefully she likes this. The next item I got, another item for my daughter for her birthday, and another Baldur's Gate item, is this little enamel pin. This is also of the character Karlach. I paid $3.66 for it. It is still $3.66. It's about 1.6 inches tall and about an inch wide. You know, like any other enamel pins that I've purchased off of Temu, they're great quality. This has metal backs on it, and you know, got 2 on there just based on the size of the pin, I guess. But yeah, super good quality for the pins on Temu. I really like them. All right, and our last item for today is a hair topper. So if you caught my video a couple of videos back, I had gotten a similarly styled topper, but the color of it I wasn't super keen on. It was a brown, and it had what I thought was going to be blonde highlights. Those highlights were ultimately basically white or gray, and I thought about trying to dye it with some Ritz for synthetics, but then I saw this and I thought, you know what, let me just go ahead and get this and see how the color is on this one. So I am much happier with the color of this. I got this for $6.58. This one has been discontinued. It is 20 inches in length, and it is synthetic. Take it off the mannequin head here. So this does also, like that last one, have that little section of lace at the front. So yeah, so you've got this, you know, maybe about 2-inch wide piece of lace at the front here to give you that little bit more of a realistic look to it. It has the clip on either side and one clip at the back here. I do feel like it's not super shiny, so it doesn't look, you know, overly synthetic. I think it looks fairly natural. You can see, hopefully, sort of the variation in the color here with some highlights, more like a kind of caramel color highlight that this has going on in it. So, you know, much prettier coloring over that last one, in my opinion. So we will go ahead and try it on. I'm gonna put it on off camera, and then I will let you see it. All right, so here we have it on. Let me know what you guys think. If you think that this one is better than that last one. I do like these waves. Like I said with the last one, I'm thinking that I'm probably going to cut it and have it more be like this kind of length rather than as long as it is, or maybe, yeah, I'm thinking maybe about here. So if we hide that and kind of there, I think that might be a little bit better. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this one. So, I mean, the last one I didn't pay a lot for either, but you know, I got this one for just over $6. So I definitely I'm happy to kind of hack at this and see how I can make it look probably would add a little bit of maybe dry shampoo just to take away a little bit of shine that is there. But yeah, I think I like this one better with the coloring. So let me know what you guys think. And yeah, we'll see if it's staying. All right, so that is everything for today. I hope you enjoyed this haul. As I usually do, I will have everything linked down in my description box below. Also down there will be my Temu affiliate link and code. My code is AFW16205. I will just remind that the links are, for Canadian Temu. So if you are not also in Canada, the links may or may not work for you. So I hope you enjoyed, hope you saw something you liked, and have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next time. Bye.